Right, welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. So today I'm going to be trying to fix my 370Z Louver. If you didn't watch the last episode where it snapped, I'll leave it linked above. Now I'm actually filming this in advance of even releasing that video, so I don't know if anyone said I can't do this or that I should or any of those things, but I'm going to try and fix it with fiberglass. Now I don't know how good that's going to turn out, but I'm going to do my best. It looks like there's a train going past, I live near a train track. It looks like I can fix it from the back. Now I've never done this before, I've got no experience doing any of this stuff. I bought a kit online which comes with the resin, the hardener to make the paste. It came with everything basically, gloves, fiberglass sheets, literally everything you need. So we're going to do this together. I'm going to try and do this, document it, see how it goes, and then hopefully it's fixed, but we'll see. You'll join me on this journey. So excuse the bad lighting, but we're here in my conservatory or sunroom for those in the States. But you can see here is basically where it broke, right? So there seems to be a pretty clean line. I'm going to remove this, and there seems to be a pretty clean line that I can do fiberglassing over. Now also I need to do the strips quite small. I need to do a lot of strips for really reinforcing it. And also what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to reinforce the other side as well. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to just time-lapse me removing all of this and starting to lay down the paste. Now like I said, I bought a kit, I bought it online off of eBay. It comes with everything, even instructions with respect to the ratio of the mixture with the temperature in the room. Now I've just turned, this is a conservatory, it's very, very cold in the UK, it's winter, it's like -2, which is it's freezing. So I've turned the heating on, so we're going to go for like the middle ratio, but maybe probably lean on side of a cold one, I'm guessing. So we're going to do that, and like I said, it's got everything. I've got gloves, it's literally all here. These are the fiberglass sheets inside here. So we're going to mix it up, prep this, and then hope for the best, I guess. Okay, so what I'm going to do first and foremost is open up this is the fiberglass, and I'm going to cut it to size, and I'm just going to keep it in this box. Now, I've never done any of this before, I don't really know what I'm doing. I've just got nothing to lose because the louver's, it's screwed. So I either try it and it works, or I don't, and I'm still left in the same situation. So I just thought we'd try it. Now these are the fiberglass sheets. Now apparently these gloves will stop the fiberglass, but obviously I need to cut everything down to size. So I'm just gonna pop that out here. Obviously protection is important. I don't really want to unfold it too much. I think what I'm going to do, looking at this, is I'm just going to literally cut straight down here, and then, like I said, hope kind of for the best, I guess. But because this is folded already, this should give me a few sheets, and I think what my plan is, because it's over a joint, I think my plan is go for about 4 sheets to reinforce it from the back. So that actually will be enough, just that. So I'm going to cut that again in half down in here, and there you go. We've got the fiberglass sheets that we're going to use on this. I'm going to clean this up because, of course, it needs to sit in there nicely. And there you go. That's the sheets that I'm going to use. I'm just going to put this in here for now whilst I mix up the resin. Okay, so we're going to just try it now. I need to hold it when I lay like the first one down and so on and so forth. It's not really ideal, but basically we're going to just lay the resin down here all over where I think the sheet is going to go, and then again you take your sheet, pop it in place, and then you want to lay some more resin on top, and you want to really push it in there. Now this isn't, this is a pretty bodged job, to be fair. And then you want to just keep laying them down to where you think you need them, whilst putting some more and more resin on it and just pushing all the air bubbles out. And apparently it doesn't take very long to dry, and that's what the catalyst is for as well, when you put it into the resin, which is already sticking to these gloves actually. But I'm just going to time lapse now and get on with it. Right, welcome. I don't know how much of that footage actually made it through. I don't know. GoPros are weird and I need to buy another one. However, I have done it. And again, I don't know how much of the footage is there. But it's all dry, it's cured. I'm going to show you, I'm going to talk through what I did, depending on what footage is there, right? Right, so look, here you go. It looks like crap. It looks absolutely like trash. But there it is. This is all the resin that's accidentally fallen down there and shuttled down. I still need to clean it all up, but it's cured. In fact, it's like 2-3 days cured now. So I need to sand it down, remove all of the hairs and stuff like that. The fibers, the actual glass fibers. I could just call it hairs, but you know what I mean. And actually, I've done it's an alright job. Like, it's not perfect, right? But that's not too bad. Like, you can see where the join is. You can see that it's actually not that bad of a join. Now, what I am going to do, obviously I'm going to sand all of this down. I'm going to sand this down, okay? And new plan. Once I've sanded this down, and again, I'm going to take all the paint off because I'm going to respray this myself. That'll be another video because I've got the paint code for this. I'm just going to do it myself. Fuck body shops. But I'm going to sand all of this back because, of course, it's only currently joined on this side. This is the only part which is reinforced, right? And I mean, it's pretty reinforced. This is 4 sheets. So talk you through what I did, because I've never done this before, but to talk you through what I did, and you can tell me I'm wrong. I laid resin down, put a sheet on, put resin on top, waited for it to dry a little bit, or tried to anyway, put another sheet on top, put more resin on the top of that one, waited for it to dry, put another sheet on, so on and so forth, until I had 4 sheets. And it's solid. That is literally solid now. But because it's only reinforced on the back, I'm going to reinforce it on the front, but I'm not going to use this resin and fiberglass. I've got fiberglass putty, and once I've sanded this down, I'm just going to put a thin sheet across here and across here. Wait for it to dry, sand it back a little bit, and then it should just clear this, because there's a little bit of a gap, not much. It is together, but you can hear it. There's a lip, so hopefully it will just conjoin that, and you won't really be able to tell too much actually. And then obviously I'm going to sand the whole thing down. I'm going to repaint the whole thing. So personally, I would say that's actually a result. It's not the best by any means, but I don't think it's too bad for someone that's never done any fiberglass stuff. I literally just looked at a video and was like, sod it, I'll try doing that now. Tried it. It's better than having to buy a new one and get it sprayed, basically. So I'm gonna sand it all down, and I'm probably as well, one of the other things I'm probably gonna do is, if you look at all of this, there's lots of flecks and bits and pieces here which are still quite flimsy. And what I'm probably gonna do now, having done all of this and seen like how solid it comes, I'm probably going to, over key areas underside of the louver, I'm actually going to reinforce it with some more fiberglass sheet or fiberglass putty, probably fiberglass sheet. Not the whole underside, just in key areas. So the next video you will see, which is pertaining to this stuff, will probably be me sanding it down and fixing with fiberglass putty anyway. Now this is probably going to take up quite a long time doing all of this, because this is a process that I've never done before, and I think you guys can just come along with me really. If you want to do any bodywork yourself, you can learn as I learn. And there were a lot of suggestions in the comment section, so thank you. I'd already started this, so I couldn't take any of those suggestions on board. There were talks about epoxy and stuff like this. So I may be doing it wrong, I know that, but I will say it's solid. Like, I'm really happy with it. So I'm going to reinforce all the underside in a future video, and I will spray down the underside as well, spray it in black, just a light dusting. So yeah, stay tuned for another video. I don't know what's next on the Nissan. I do have the paint and the decals that have came in for the brakes, so that will be a future video. And what's the other bits and pieces? Some more internal stuff. I need to do a fiberglass, a carbon fiber steering wheel eventually. There's a lot going on with the Nissan, but they probably won't be weekly videos, because this, especially, this louver thing is going to take a long time. But I'm going to get the paint ordered now, and then, you know, it'll be here ready to go for when I've done all the fiberglass on the other side of this split, and reinforced it from that side as well. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. You can tell me whether it was good or bad or not with respect to my fiberglass skills, but I'm quite proud of that. I'm genuinely quite proud of that. Like, it's not bad. For a first go, it's not terrible, and that's all that matters. And one of the main things that I like doing with these car things is, like, I just like trying. I'm not an expert at all, remotely, but I like to try, and I think there's something fun in doing that. There's kind of something earnest about that approach, and people don't do that in this day and age, because it obviously costs a lot of money. But you know, if you can, like, a louver's not expensive. This was not super expensive, so if you can try, and bearing in mind, I was either going to try and it was going to fail and I'd have to buy another one, or I was going to try and it was going to work and I'd save money. So I just thought, well, I'll just try. So on those kind of occasions, definitely just try. Anyway, I've talked enough shit. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Mr. H. Take care.